My people, you already know how it is, with a blend of proper alcohol and some good music. When the party gets down and everybody eyes don't get as it be, some kind dramas could come, they enter body, they show. Another kind drama some of us they wait for because we just want to know what is going on, how it is happening. You see all those juicy informations, all those gist, waiting happen after alcohol knack body finish. Now all those gist me I like to they carry come this channel, come the shalaye give you as it take they happen. So all the drama will happen after the party this night. Now you carry come more. So watch this video to the end to catch the full gist, my people. So Jenny O is saying that she doesn't mind being thrown out of the Big Brother house because she even has it at the back of her mind that that's what is going to happen because she has a loud mouth and she's not apologetic about it. She feels like she has that feeling that among the people that might get thrown out of the house, you understand how it happens now. Among those sets of people, she's going to be among them because JP was telling her, babe, you have such a loud mouth. Sometimes the way you talk, I won't be surprised if your father or someone very, very close to you is one of the big birds in this show, in the organization of this show, because the way you talk, babe. And Jenny was like, I don't mind. They were even just about when they wanted to come into the house, and Jenny was saying, if you don't take me like to the stage in how many minutes from now, I'm going to remove this blindfold and walk out of this place. I'm no longer going to be interested. And Blackbird was like, babe, did you say that? She was like, yes. He was like, wait, what would you say a thing like that? Did you mean it? She was like, no, she didn't mean it, but she just said it. And Blackbird was like, wait, you get to this point and you want to go back, babe, you really have lots of guts. And Jenny Ho was like, she will say whatever she wants to say. She will send anybody papa. Okay, well, there was a fight that happened between Mmeli and Nelisa, who agree that since the time that Nelisa and Mmeli have done papa together, that they have knocked each other, it has not been a funny ride because Mmeli stopped speaking to her at some point. It had to take Yaya to speak on Nelisa's behalf and be like, bro, you don't do that. According to Mmeli, Nelisa was responsible for the fact that Sandra felt bad, that Nelisa was having confidence after the encounter that the both of them had, and that's why Sandra was feeling bad. Bro, Sandra did not feel bad because of the confidence. Sandra felt bad because you chose Nelisa over her. So don't come and be blaming the girl for what happened. You had the choice that night, Mmeli, to choose between Nelisa and Sandra, and you went to Nelisa. So why are you not blaming the girl? Or is it because Sandra is no longer in the house, you're feeling guilty? According to what Mmeli said, is perceiving Sandra's smell all over the house. Anyways, this night, some of them wanted to play a game. Some of the housemates like JP were shouting, let's play a game, let's do truth or dare, and all of that. And Nelisa was like, yes, let's play a game. Then Mmeli, Mmeli does not like this truth or dare game. He does not like it at all. He was like, he's not going to play, he's not interested. And then Nelisa now said, according to what they're gisting, because camera did not go there, Nelisa now said, let the boys go and sleep, let the little ones go and sleep. Is the little ones are going to sleep, they don't want to play games. Hey, and that's how Mmeli now vex. And I said, you will be saying everybody for the house don't knock finish, And when I heard that, I was like, come on, Mmeli, come on, you're going too far with this thing. I would even say a thing like that to her. According to Mmeli, she know what she's doing with him, what she's doing with Tabang. So why is she saying that? Blah blah blah. She provoked him, she pushed him. And Jenny O was so excited to come to the lounge to announce to the house that, hey, you need to see what's going on between Mmeli and Nelisa right now. You need to hear what Nelisa said to Mmeli. You need to hear what Mmeli said to Nelisa. Do you know that Mmeli told Nelisa that she's around the house? And not the husband was like, why would you say that? She was like, no, don't come for my partner. It was Nelisa that provoked him. And again, is he even wrong? Is she not doing blah 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 around the house? And I'm like, come on, Jenny, you don't be like that. And Blue Self was so excited about what happened. She was like, yes, the girl is this, the girl is that. I'm like, Blue, if they're even insulting people, baby girl, is not you, please. I beg. I beg. Blue. So they're insulting people for doing rubbish around the house. You want to be calling names and be insulting other people. I beg, sister, keep quiet, Jerry. Anyways, Yaya was so unhappy about what happened that she tried to speak with Mmeli. She said maybe when he's calm, when he's sober, they're going to have a proper conversation. But Mmeli was like, I'm not drunk. I could be smelling of alcohol, but I'm not drunk. And Yaya was like, come on, even if she provoked you, you can be a bigger person. You don't have to say things like that to her. But Yemi was so pissed about it. He was so pissed. He just went to, I think he took Nelisa upstairs and he spoke with her. Then he came back downstairs and Blue mentioned something about it. And Yemi was so upset with her because Blue was like, I don't care about her. And Yemi was like, so because Mmeli is your guy, you say that, and then for you to even be saying they did something, what are they? Like, she's an adult, she can have an experience with Mmeli. Doesn't that give him the right to do that to her? According to what Yemi said, and Blue was like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come out that way. Yemi was like, no, now you are obviously supporting Mmeli because he's your guy, so you don't care about the girl's feelings. And Blue was like, no, I'm not supporting him. I'm like, Blue, hi. Anyways, the love of Yemi will make you deny even your own friend. Guys, speaking about the love for Yemi, hi Yemi, I don't understand. Please, you people that Yemi's fans, how are you not having heart attack every 3 AK market days? And people that are shippers, please, how are you people surviving this game of shipping? Because I am pitying you people on your behalf. So let me just hear what went down tonight that made me say, you see this playing of it, you see this playboy of a thing, leave it for Yemi. There has never been any like him. There is no like him, and there will never. Yemi kilo shele. What kind of player is this? Okay, so this is what happened after the party. We better give them food, free food though, and drink. So they were sitting down in the dining area anyways. So Yemi and Khosi were sitting together. That's after Yemi backed Khosi. They were sharp playing. And don't forget that a few days ago Khosi thanked Yemi for trying to stay away from Blue as much as possible. She was like, sometimes you try to test me, but I think you are putting in significant effort to make sure that I don't get angry. So she thanked Yemi, not knowing that brother Yemi used to sneak out of bed to go and do shenanigans, but that's by the way. Anyways, so it's what she sees that she knows now. She gets. So tonight, Khosi and Yemi were sitting together with other housemates. After some time, Blue pulls up a chair beside Yemi and she sits beside Yemi. So there is Khosi at this side, there is Blue at this side, and there is Yemi in the middle. At some point, I was like, and when Yemi have become responsible, because you know what Yemi did? Yemi turned his chair to face Khosi. And just before I finished saying it, that Yemi is not a responsible man, I saw him turning to flirt with Blue, as in they were winking at each other, and I'm like, Yemi, somebody cannot even say for 1 minute that you are a faithful man. Because before I finish that statement, Yemi is not faithful. See the way he turned to Khosi. He doesn't want to hurt her. He doesn't want Blue to kill her. But immediately Khosi looked away like this. He just turned. Both of them were winking at each other. Different things were happening there. And I'm like, why did Blue pull up a chair beside Yemi? Is it to cause drama? Is it to Jehovah? Anyways, after everything, Blue now stood up. I know that standing up that Blue stood up is to tell Yemi that, oh yeah, my baba, follow me, and they go corner. You say follow me, we enter corner together. We understand the language, but as he stood up, you know, now Yemi as one that is, they cannot just stand up and follow Blue like that, because he's going to catch their scope. So he stayed with Khosi for some time, and Khosi was like, if I go home tomorrow, Yemi, I don't want any girl sleeping on your bed. I don't want you sleeping on any girl's bed. Yemi was like, I got you, baby. I got you, babe. She was like, I'm telling you, at least for the next 7 days, don't sleep on another girl's bed. Don't let no girl sleep on your bed. I got you. She said, I don't know this house that we are in, but I promise you, if it happens, I will look for this house. I'll come and strangle you. Khosi. You want to kill somebody shy. So Yemi was like, no babe, you don't come to look for the house, you come to look for me instead. In a hugger. You know Yemi how sweet smart. Yemi sweet smart. He shall hugger. Khosi was like, babe, don't worry, you're not going nowhere, you're not going nowhere. She's like, I know my love, I know my love is sweet. So anyways, after all the promises and all the sweet smart that Yemi have give to Khosi, 2 seconds later, Yemi stood up like as if he was going to the restroom. He went, you know, now Blue, you already know that Blue sign is Baba, follow me, you understand? So he went and he met Blue, and Blue hugged him and they chopped mouth. And then Blue was like, I don't want you to be treating me like, side chick. I'm not a side chick. Yemi says, no, you're not a side chick. I got you, babe. See that same I got you, babe, that he told Khosi. Is that same I got you, babe, that is not telling Blue. So Blue says, I don't want you to be treated like a side chick. I'm no side chick. Yemi asked, okay, babe, what do you want? She said, I want attention. You know, I said, no worry, I got you, babe. I got you. Hey, Yemi. Hi, yeah. Do you know the funny part about this thing is the fact that after the conversation you had with Khosi, I was typing on Twitter because on my Twitter page, I tweet about those things that are happening before I compile them into a video sometimes. So if you're not following on Twitter, please follow us on Twitter. So I was tweeting about how Khosi was making promises to Yemi and all of that. And the next 2 seconds before as I just posted that, before I posted the next thing I wanted to even do, I saw Yemi and Blue. I'm like, oh, Oluwa, what kind of turn is this? Why is Yemi doing like this, making everything just difficult for shippers and people that... Anyways, so that's how I promised Blue too. Hi, Yemi Sha went, they left that place, and later Khosi went to bed. I think she went to have a bath. Yemi put her to bed. Then he came downstairs, and of course, Blue was there. Blue, upon sighting her man, went to put her leg on him. Anyways, before that, Tabang, JP, and some others were asking her where she was going to sleep, and she was like, she can sleep anywhere. You understand? And Tabang told her that, see this person you looked at last, that is Yemi. I dare you to go and sleep on his bed. And she was like, you're not serious. You're not. She cannot try that one. Khosi is going to break her head, because if she does that, she's clearly stepping out of boundary. If she does that, she knows her position as side chick, but this night now she's telling Yemi, bro, I'm not your side chick. Come on, Blue, what are you? Okay, maybe she's second wife, not side chick. All right. Okay, anyways, Yemi was speaking with Blue, and Blue was saying something like she misses him, she wants them to spend time together, she was giving him, you see those Blue's eyes, it will be very difficult for a man to resist, because those eyes are so zealous. Do you get? So Blue was telling Yemi, I want us to do stuff, and Yemi said, no, not tonight. I promise you, when you come down, that's next week, when you come down, I'll come and visit you. You know the way they used to sneak in and sneak out. She was like, are you sure you want to wait? Yes, so you want to wait though. When she comes down, he's going to come and visit her, but for this night, nothing. So while Yemi and Blue were having a conversation, Khosi came downstairs. Immediately she saw the both of them. There was a way she ran back. I'm like, Khosi, where are you running to? She ran back inside. Maybe because she didn't want to act, or she was surprised to see them. I don't know the reason why she ran back. She ran back inside. Later, when Blue and Yemi have finished their conversation, and Yemi didn't know that Khosi saw anything, you get. He thought that they just smiled and had a conversation and, you know, all of that. And then he now goes back upstairs to sleep. And he's like, come on, babe, come now. Khosi said, no, I'm not coming to your bed. He's not wondering what's going on. She said, Yemi was like, come and sleep. She said, no, I'm not going. I said, hey, the people I say, it's about to be another long night of Yemi shalayeing and giving fake promises that we know that he's not going to fulfill. Anyways, few hours later, they show us the both of them cuddling in bed. So it looks like, okay, our Yemi sweet mouth have worked again, and the both of them are back together. Hi. But the question is, for how long is Yemi going to keep up with this game that is playing with Khosi and Blue? Okay, Blue knows her place. She knows what she's doing with Khosi. She knows. But Khosi does not know that Yemi is to sneak to go and chop mouths with Blue and do things with Blue. If Khosi finds out, how will she feel? Will Khosi ever find out? Or do you think Yemi is smart enough to make sure that all through their stay in the house, even if the 3 of them stays until the final week, they're not going to find out nothing? So people are smart like that too. Anyways, we have JP and Mervin, and JP has been giving it to Brother Marvin. Pay Brother, come and collect. It is all yours. Do with it as you wish. But Mervin says, no, I'm a responsible guy. I don't do just anybody. According to Mervin and Black Boy, when they were having their conversation, their moments of conversing, you know, now they're like brothers, so they talk a lot. And they were saying they are both similar, because according to Black Boy, he wouldn't even date a girl except he sees her as someone he can get married to. Now, they do not subscribe to the concept of the house, that you just meet someone, you just have fun with them, and when you leave the house, that's all. No, they want something that they're going to build in the house and outside the house. So any relationship they are getting into, if they're not going to be able to sustain it outside the house, they would rather not getting to it. Guys, what do you think about it? That's a level of being responsible. But some people on the internet are saying, I bet these ones are dulling themselves. You like somebody like Yemi? Guys, so let me know, are you for Yemi or for Marvin and Black Boy? Do you like guys like Yemi? Do you like guys like Marvin and Black Boy? You know what funny thing about this entire thing is that ladies now will be shouting, I beg Yemi, oh, he's a sharpshooter, we like him, we are supporting him. But when it comes to pay, who do you want to spend your own life with? We'll not be looking for Marvin and Black Boy. You see, we are just a confused generation. Anyways, Marvin and Black Boy have said it, and JP really wants Marvin. She's like, are you sure you don't want this? Are you sure you don't? See, it's an opportunity for you to have an experience with me. You know what they call her now? Machine. Like, you just be among the few men that would experience, you know, you will never forget it in your life. And Marvin, you could tell that his body wanted it like so much. He was just trying to resist himself, and he was just holding her. He was like, let's just go out of the house. When we go out of the house, when we leave the house, I don't know what's gonna happen. Do you think Marvin is going to be able to hold body until he leaves the house? Hopefully he doesn't get to leave tomorrow, or JP gets to leave tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be evictional. That thing is so scary, because there's no one that's going to leave tomorrow that will not pay me personally, because I feel like they're all cool people. There is nobody that's going to leave tomorrow that will not be like, hi. But then who do you think is going to leave? It is well, that's one difficult part of the show, but it's part of the game. And of course, nobody say if they leave the house now, say their career don't finish. No, when they leave the house, they still have so much to do on the house side. Guys, that's the gist. I said this midnight before I go to bed, because the housemates have gone to bed, obviously. So let me give you the gist on what went down after the party. The party was lit, by the way. Shout out to the DJ that came, as in the DJ was busting everywhere, giving everything. The housemates were moving, you know, vibing and everything. They really enjoyed themselves. So shout out to that DJ for performing very, very well tonight. Guys, let's go and sleep. By the time you wake up in the morning, if you're already sleeping by now, then you'll get to see this video and you'll see what went down. Please, I need you to subscribe. That's the way to support me. Please subscribe if you haven't. Please click on the like button, please, guys. You know, it's free to watch the video, it's actually free to subscribe, it's actually free to like, it's actually free to drop a comment. Please, please, please support by subscribing, liking, and dropping comments. You can as well follow us on other social media platforms as we grow together. I love you so much, and I want you to have a wonderful night rest. No be night rest though. Now morning we don't enter. Oh yeah, have a beautiful morning. Bye.